Oh yeah. Time to get a turkey.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'll have the side stream up in a moment.
No rush.
Hey, Risen Pyro is now a 9-month resubscriber. Yay. Be gone pop up.
Thank you for the sub.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Coolio. Yeah. It was quite a few. I actually thought for that I actually had 8. It turns out I only had 7. Wii does not count, GameCube does.
I guess I'm curious. What is your like? How long are you gonna dedicate to each game? Are you gonna do the full 10, or are you gonna
Well, I mean, we'll see. These games are gonna go pretty quick.
Okay.
I think only one of them I know that I'll probably play for a little bit, but some of these I'm like, you really can't get a whole lot out of them.
Yeah. It's just bowling.
Axe hasn't said anything yet, that's why.
Wait, how did they know I was in the call?
Because they're looking at the Discord.
That's illegal. You can't do that, Coolio.
I usually give you a little... Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I usually give you a little bit because I know you hop in and then you... Jesus. I could have sworn that I fixed that.
No, make it louder. It's something to celebrate.
Whoa. Lord Tyrion is now a 30.
No, that's not the problem.
You're a real pal. They can sense you, Axe.
Oh, layering is the problem. Because that chat bot, or that alert box was definitely not... Yeah.
A bit much.
Well, no, it was under the chat, so it looked weird.
Ah. So as you were saying.
I think that's what I was pretty much... no, I usually give you a little bit of time. Because I know I usually hop in and then are quiet for a bit. So I'd assume you're getting a drink.
Getting a drink, messing around with wires, waiting for a thought to come in, because I don't want to just, like, jump in with some random thought, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta find the in.
That works.
Wait, I missed. What was going on?
Not much. Just chatting about hopping in.
You wouldn't believe some of the stuff Lolo said about you, Risen. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's actually messed up.
I mean, no one would ever believe that for a fucking second.
Yeah, it's a real shame that I say it in a recorded medium.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Okay, let's see.
I mean, if I was in a depressed enough state, I would probably believe it, just leave and never try to confirm it or anything, so...
Okay, that's fair. I won't do that anymore.
Oh, shit. Why did that happen? Discord, what are you doing? I go to do window left to bind the window to the left side, and then it just goes on a completely different monitor.
So, not necessarily on topic, but I decided to fire up the Bioshock collection.
Uh-huh.
Finish up Bioshock 2, because I've been kind of playing through them. And I just got to a new area, and I'm playing it on my PS5, but I guess they didn't... I don't know how he's basically taking a PlayStation 4 game and putting on the PS5, but they definitely didn't update the tooltips, because the tooltip was like, don't turn your PS4 off until this is done loading.
Great.
It's like,
It was about right, yeah.
Up, down.
yeah.
I had the remakes crash on me. It was fun. I lost all of my progress through Fort Frolic, and I said, you know what? I could be playing other things other than Bioshock 1.
Yeah, there are better things to play than any of the Bioshock games, to be fair. Also, apparently, Coolio is saying Risen is hard to hear.
I
Well,
fixed
it's
it.
hard to hear.
I just had to get my... I restarted my computer, so I had to get my Discord settings back to where they should be.
Mm-hmm.
At least there hasn't been a Windows 10 update for a while, so...
Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So,
Yeah.
hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Retro and Rhapsody. The day we are recording this, it is the day after Thanksgiving. So I felt, weirdly enough, a game that we have not, or a genre of games that we have not really taken a look at, because actually I don't even know if we have any, but are bowling games. Games about, the sport of bowling. Because, that's a place where you can get turkeys, and it's Thanksgiving, and turkey, even though turkey's like, depending if you cook it right, can be one of the worst parts of Thanksgiving, but, yeah,
Although,
we're doing...
you have this amazing ability to make the most tenuous fucking connections between two different things.
I mean, yes.
It's impressive. I'm not criticizing you. I'm in awe of your ability to do so.
Look, sometimes it's like, you know what? I want to play Capcom Bowling for the arcade. I'm like, oh, what's a way that I could play that? Let's do an episode on bowling games.
If only you could play Wii Bowling.
If only I could. If only I could smack my hand on something.
Yeah.
Actually, I wonder how that works with Dolphin, because I mean you can do it. Yes, I wonder how well it works.
But you would want to do it with Wii Sports Resort Bowling, which is the superior version of Wii Bowling.
Listen, not everyone is so bougie that they could afford Wii Sports Resort.
Yeah, when the thing that came with it is just as good. Well, slightly, it's good. But yes. So the fun so originally, I'm just trying to think. So yeah, bowling games are interesting because there's not, like, golf games kind of have there's a set out there. Like, people know how to make golf games. Like, there's, like, a few standard input methods for doing golf games. Like, the kind of stuff you see in, like, Mario Golf and, like, even Neo Turf Masters. They look different, but essentially they're all the same. Well, not all the same, but there's, like, okay, you either have the 2-button or the 3 or the 2-press or the 3-press. It's pretty standardized between versions, unless you're playing something like Golden Tee, in which you use a trackball, which that even then it's kind of similar. But bowling games are a different beast altogether because no one does like. It was actually kind of funny when I was testing all these, looking at how everyone does bowling games differently. Like, there is very few games that play similarly. And even the ones that do kind of play the only ones I can think of that are, like, similar is just, like, the ones that, like golf, use a trackball. But yeah, so that's going to be an interesting thing to take a look at. So, anyway, so I did mention the game that we're actually going to be starting with. And this is a bowling game that I hold very well near and dear to my heart. And that is, when it goes through here.
Oh, you changed the thing up.
Oh, yeah. That is because Discord... So, I mentioned a while ago that Discord's thing was acting up. Turns out they just broke something and they didn't choose to fix it, so I had to go and do something else. And in the I found a weird thing that they found you can how to mess with the CSS to get this thing to look nicer, which is great because I can't change the font size because the thing's broken and no one knows how to fix it. So, joy.
Or the portrait size, because that looks like it can only handle up to 3 or 4, and then I guess it just kind of gets messy.
Well, to be fair, 3 or 4 people shouldn't be talking more at the same time.
Yeah.
I think you could probably hit 4, but yeah, if 5 people are talking, then we have problems. Anyway, so this is Capcom Bowling. Or is it Strata Bowling? Or is it Coors Light Bowling? This game has been released 3 different ways. This is the way that I believe most people know it as. Even though it's called Capcom Bowling, they're just the publisher. The people who made this game is actually a company that we've seen the games of before, but in a different... We've seen this company actually at their worst, oddly enough.
Ooh.
So this game was made by Incredible Technologies, also known as Strata. They are the developers of Time Killers and Bloodstorm.
Oh, God.
So that's their entry into those games. The thing about them, though, is if you give them a game in which you control the trackball, you get a much better experience. It turns out that they're actually much better at sports games, like this one, for example. In fact, the other game that they're known for, that's a sports game, is Golden Tee, which has been a franchise and a half. Probably the longest running golf franchise. But
When was the last one?
Like this year. They've made one Golden Tee, the technology behind Golden Tee is fascinating. Or at least I'm pretty sure that, like, they've gone longer than you'd think. Because it's like they have like online tournaments and all like sorts of weird shit. It's weird. Like you can pay like a subscription to get like a pseudo machine in your home. It's like really weird. But anyway.
Oh yeah, shop Golden Tee Arcade on sale Black Friday, top deals.
Yeah, you spend like $3,000 for a Golden Tee machine.
However, we're not playing golf today.
Yeah.
We're playing bowling.
As much as I'd like to play Golden Tee, but this is also very good. So anyway, there's not a whole lot to other say about this. It's a pretty standard bowling game. I remember playing this at Chuck E. Cheese, but anyway, let's go ahead and start. So you can do hooks and all sorts of stuff. This does control for trackball, which I'm using my mouse. Oop, that's the wrong button.
You had like an old ball mouse, so you could like flip it over and.
So the funny thing is, I actually, I do have a trackball mouse. I just didn't plug it in because it's too much of a pain in the ass.
Wondering how its floor quote unquote physics hold up, because usually in a bowling game you want to get it between the top, middle, and that one right next to it. And you want it towards the center, and that normally, from my experience, is how you get your strikes.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like that, yeah, exactly.
Alright.
So this does ooh, great balls of fire. Jerry Lewis.
So, yeah, it does the best thing about what any good bowling thing, any bowling thing needs. Which is good little interstitial animations.
Yes. As somebody who's gone bowling in the Midwest, those are important things to the experience, other than maybe the cheap beer and pizza.
Don't forget their hot dogs and hamburgers that definitely don't taste like they're made of material other than beef.
So the funny thing is that my local bowling alley, actually you can buy the food there on like Grubhub and like those services.
Huh. Congrats. Oh no, that was good. That shot was not, but that interstitial was pretty good. Yeah, I've gone actual bowling a few times, and no.
No. I like bowling. I'm not good at it, but
yeah.
I still enjoy it.
In theory, I like it, but the second I have to put my fingers in the ball and then the ball throw it and just.
Okay, I was wondering if it was going to actually register whether or not that was a field goal or not.
Goal, yeah. So you said that this was like near and dear.
I played this a lot at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Fair.
My only memory of Chuck E. Cheese is the story I think I told about the Jurassic Park game.
Hello, Bowmaker. Nope, no beer frame for us.
No.
Damn.
So it does recognize, I like that.
Good. Very powerful.
So
you trying to get fancy with your throws?
No. That's just how it is. So funny thing about this version, or not this version, but a thing about it, if you go into the options, there is an option for quote-unquote risque graphics.
Ooh.
And you did not put that on?
I absolutely turned it on because it doesn't. It's not actually that bad. But I just found it funny.
Give
Woman
me
with bowling ball
tips.
boobs.
Yeah, like we're on the exact same page.
We'll see if I can get another strike because it's there is one in particular I think it changes.
Fair.
Give us bowling ball titty, you cowards.
All right, let's do another one.
Yeah, that's about what I normally throw. 127 to 125 is kind of my.
I'm lucky if I get that. I think
If I was in practice, again, I could probably easily get 160, but I'm not in practice.
Yeah.
if I remember the last time I went bowling, the person in the alley got mad at me because I wanted to get one of the basically my let's see. Not that one. Nope. So I would get the lightest ball I possibly could and just chuck it as hard as I can. So I'd get one of the kids' balls, and they didn't want me to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, that's when you accidentally throw the ball into their face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's attempted murder.
Yeah, no, I mean that's how the floor. It's very slippery, you know, and bowling balls are very well known for their, bounciness. So when you threw it, it bounced off a pin right back and hit them in the face. I mean, it's just science.
See, this just reminds me of there is a really good VR bowling game called Premium Bowling. But the problem is that there is no guard on there for throwing the ball however the hell you want. So you can just straight up baseball chuck it.
Nice.
I like the crawler shots, where you accidentally just let it go and it goes a little too slow. It takes like 5 years to get the plane.
Also, it seems like the physics is breaking. Yes, so this had a trackball in the arcade. Okay, we're doing one more.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been how many minutes, and you've already done 2 full tens, so...
Yeah, we've been 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this about this version of the game. I kind of like bowling if it's like one of these older ones, because there's less shit. So, you throw the ball, hits the pins, move on. Throw the ball, hit the pins, move on. But then later bowling games, they introduce a lot of different animations, and it's got to load, the next set of pins. There's a lot of different things that kind of slow down the game.
See, there, that's the one.
Hell yeah, cheesecake.
Well, I'm just fanning myself, and I may have to go mute for a while and take care of some things. Woof, that was saucy.
Hits you with the fucking bat. We're not playing baseball tonight, but...
But some balls are gonna get hit, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think... Whatever.
What?
Moo.
What the fuck?
Push it in!
A bowling
Damn.
game after my heart. And other parts. Jokes aside, I can see why you'd have fond memories of it.
Weirdly enough, when they had that Chuck E. Cheese, they didn't have the risque graphics on.
I'm shocked.
So, another release of this was licensed to Coors Beer.
Ooh.
For some reason. Damn.
I mean, at least it's not Budweiser. Coors isn't great, but at least it's not Budweiser.
Should have been Miller High Life, the champagne of beers.
I love Miller High Life. Unironically. I used to be a Yingling fan, but no.
Lolo can't find the L.
So because MAME is such a finicky bitch of a platform,
yeah.
I had to use an older version of MAME, which I don't think the controls are just right. Also, I don't know why you'd want a hook, because you can just do it with a trackball, but whatever. So, It is an option. So anyway, I think that's enough of Capcom Bowling, which I am about 100, I'm like 99% certain that there's no real difference between the other versions of that game, between Strata Bowling and Coors Light Bowling. I think it's
Licensing.
it's graphical.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's a good time. Like, it is a game if you want to spend, like, I don't
I
know.
can see, putting a quarter or two in there and having a quick time, yeah.
It's bowling without all the bits and bobbles. It's bowling.
Yeah,
It gets right to the point.
it's a fairly decent version, too. So let's see. Also, I forgot to do these. So, like, I'm thinking, like, 8. Just because I think it's, like, it's good. But it's like, there's no frills to it.
Yeah. I think it's a good place for it, yeah.
It's good, but it's not like I'm dying to go play a bowling video game.
Yep.
I would find it very difficult to actually place a bowling game in the Mastercraft or Excellent categories. Because, I mean, first of all, it's bowling.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of a strike against it.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I like that baseball joke you made.
Yeah. We get sports jokes here.
Yeah, because at 7 you got stuff like Minnesota Fats Pool Legend, which, I mean,
But that's
jokey
Minnesota Fats.
video aside, is an actually decent pool game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think
Pool is obviously a better sport than bowling. That's just scientific fact.
And if you believe Tumblr, Minnesota Fats Pool Legend is a very not safe for work property.
all right.
That they would make it a not safe for work property.
All right. I can't think of any like charms for it. I think it's just a good game. Like I can't really.
It doesn't
It's
really stand
functional.
out. Yeah.
It is functional.
It is very much a Chuck E.
Can you
Cheese.
give it a thumbs up for functional? A yay for functional.
I do have a Simply Fun.
There you go. Perfect.
Put mouse under yay.
Why?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh. Well, then I have to do it for like pole position and that. Wait, hold on. I have something important that I could have sworn that we.
Chuck E. Cheese is actually a rat.
Okay, we did do the Jurassic Park arcade game. I did have to check to see because that was another game that I associate with Chuck E. Cheese. And
Did I tell my Chuck E. Cheese Jurassic Park story?
Yes. Or I thought you did. Wait.
I can't
You
remember
mentioned
it. Wait.
Tell us about the time playing Jurassic Park at the restaurant owned by a powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese.
I mean, the long and short of it was I sat in and started to play it, then some kid with like 1 million tokens just came in, and we quarter-fed this shit out of that game until we beat it.
Nice.
Yeah. It turns out when you can play this stuff... Oh, that's Mini Delta. When you can play this stuff in, like, MAME, it turns out you can find out... Yeah, those games are just blatant quarter munchers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is nothing you can do to stop taking damage in that.
I mean, there's a lot of areas that you can, but there's literally spots where they force you to take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Coolio.
Yeah, you don't get to see... You know, I think I might have seen the animatronic show once, and that's about it.
I have seen the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic show, and I've seen Country Bear Jamboree.
Mm.
Oh, you had a show... You had a show... Was it Showbiz? Or is that... Wait.
Where does... I thought Country Bear Jamboree was Disney. Well, let me see.
Oh, it probably
the Country
is.
Bears were Disney, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, because I was thinking...
Brother Bear. Or no. No. They had the Country Bears. I mean, they had Brother Bear too, but...
I was trying to think, because it's like... I know Showbiz Pizza's mascot was a bear. And I know it had animatronics, but I can't remember what it was. So I think I've been there once.
Coolio,
Bear
come to
themed
America so we can take you to Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Don't go to
Or they'll
don't
go out of business.
yeah don't. Chuck E. Cheese now, from what I have heard, is like a completely different experience.
Yeah, because we're all adults.
Also, apparently, from what I have heard, they have the ticket game still, but it's a fixed amount per quarter.
Damn.
So the ticket, it is straight up a currency conversion. There is no skill. It is you pay this many tokens to get your spider ring. Anyway.
Hulu has this really short 5-minute horror movie called The Hug, where a kid decides to go into the back of one of those places like Chuck E. Cheese and check out the animatronics.
Also, this is the last thing I'm going to bring up about this before we switch games, but man, I'm really pissed. I'm not. I really wish that Wally's Wonderland was a better movie. So apparently that movie's not good, and it's a shame.
Is that the Nick Cage one?
Yes.
That's the Friday at Freddy's knockoff.
Yeah, with Nicolas Cage.
How bad can it be? It's got Nick Cage in it.
Apparently it's really bad.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Anyway.
Bowling.
That's enough for Capcom Bowling. / Strata Bowling / Coors Light Bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So. Next game. This is also a game that I had as a kid. This one's although this is not an arcade game, this is a NES game. Apparently this also was released for the Game Boy.
Ooh.
I think under a different name, but yeah, it's the same game essentially. But so this one's fun because it's by a company that you don't see a whole lot of stuff come out of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll bring that up when game loads.
So wait with bated breath.
There we go.
I like the song.
It is a catchy little song. And this is Championship Bowling. Developed by one Athena. Which
I've heard before.
I don't know what changing the lane numbers does, but it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So you have a choice of different characters. I'm pretty sure it just changes what the graphics are, or like for your character.
I thought that the woman in the bottom right was giving double birds.
No,
And I was like excited for a moment.
I think she's like giving a thumbs up and then doing a pointer finger.
I think so, yeah.
I choose to believe that she's flipping off multiple people.
All right, which one of these people?
Her.
All right. All right.
On the principle. It's making me think of that stupid comic of the guy who's like celebrating, he pours the champagne on his face, flips everybody off, and it's revealed he's in third place.
Yes. Also, you can change your ball, which I can't exactly remember how mechanically this changes stuff, but I'm gonna go 13 ball.
It's all about physics.
Okay. So how this works is you first move your character, which we're gonna do the thing that we were talking about there. So I think you place it right around there, and then you want to get it so that it's doing your like hook here. So we want to get it as straight as possible. So like that, and then your power.
So that's one way to do it. Do you want to know the pro gamer way to do it? You want to hit it from an angle. So you want to hook into it.
Yeah, let's see if I can do some pro maneuvering here.
Yeah.
Oh, that probably was too fast. Oh, that actually worked.
Nice. There you go.
Nice.
That's basically how you deal with a 7-10 split, is you gotta hit the left or the right at just the right angle to knock it into the pin on the opposite side.
You mean the 9-10?
No,
Or no, is it the 7-10?
7-10.
No, it is the 7.
Yeah, 7-10 split.
What was the
They're
9-10?
A 9-10 would just be two next to each other. And that'd be
Yeah,
like
it's
something else.
I mean, it shows you the numbers at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember what a 9-10 is for something else then. Okay, but yeah. This is just exactly how the Yakuza games do at bowling, huh?
I don't think that hooked at all.
No, it didn't.
No.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of the style of bowling where you have not as much control over the actual, like, hook of it like this. Like,
That it lets you do a hook, more of a hook, in addition to your angle, yeah.
well, the problem
Spin,
is,
I guess that would be the way to put it.
the problem is that you don't actually, you do, but you don't choose your control, because it's constantly moving rather than just you setting it, you know, individually.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Also, I have not played this in a while, and boy, the physics on this aren't good.
No. I like how wide this lane is, though.
It is very wide. We're very tiny. Also, the way the physics in this game work, it really likes to do splits at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which are apparently
That's
really
true.
easy to pick up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I want to do is test real quick. Alright.
I mean, hey, you're on the 5th frame and
Oh.
saying that you got 200 points.
No, that's the high score.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think you have to start? There we go.
You're on the 6th frame, but I haven't. Oh, there you go. There's the point.
So the real question is going to be, is Lola going to get a turkey during any of this?
We'll see. This one, probably not.
Not necessarily this game, but...
Definitely not this game. I gotta be honest, I'm not fond of this soundtrack.
Yeah,
repetitive.
it doesn't, like, scream... It's not... This doesn't sound like a bowling song.
I
It's
actually,
too high tempo.
I feel like it's very shmuppy. I expect you to be shooting ships down and some.
Which makes sense for what Athena has done in the past. They're mostly an arcade, like, developer. This sounds like a bonus game in, like, an RPG. Or like a Zelda bonus game.
Yeah. See, when I think of bowling, I just think of, like, dad rock.
I feel like also,
country.
we should also make note that Loda decided to choose violence when naming this episode.
Why is
By
that?
making a reference to the out of oven meme.
See, the funny thing is, I don't know what that meme is, so I just did that on my own.
Well, you see, why do they call it an oven?
Oh, that thing. Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly was not even thinking that, and now I wish I did.
God.
And now your brain is skipping again, yeah.
I thought you specifically were trying to bring reference to
I
it.
wasn't.
That's why I mentioned it when I mentioned it before the stream. And I guess that's why you didn't respond. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
God, also the ball just feels really weird.
Yeah. It looks weird. Like watching, like, the, bird's eye view of the lane and everything. The way the ball moves sometimes is like, wow, that's just doing shit, isn't it?
Mm. There's just something about the design that feels like it's designed for you to only get these specific
Yeah.
results.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's that. I don't even think there's like a... I don't even think there's like a... Like, tournament. Like, there's not like a career mode. Like, it's just you play bowling. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the lane numbers are just colors.
That's sometimes all you need, yeah.
Let's do another set.
Might as well. Yeah, be him. He looks like a huge nerd.
He's either that or a massive himbo.
I like his eyes, like,
Yeah, what the...
they were like...
Yeah, he is. They should see a doctor about that.
He's going from looking straight on to, like, chameleon.
Look, some people can make their pecs dance. Other people can make their eyes go all chameleon. It's a talent.
This man becomes
Okay.
Marty Feldman, yeah.
So this has one of the fun things about the NES and its limited color palette. About his pants are the same color as his skin.
No, he just didn't wear anything.
It's the
I'm
codename
more
Viper
concerned
problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm more
power bars are
concerned-
different color.
Good.
I'm concerned about the way, like, they're drawing, like, his knees and everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, it looks like he's got, like, chitinous carapace covering his ass and, like, most of his legs. And he's got, like, the exposed bit for the knee.
It's like, or he's like a crash test dummy or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a exposed joint. Yeah. And they changed the color of the power bar. I don't know if that's because you changed.
So
the
it's the color of the lane because of palette limitations for the NES.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how the hell am I going to deal with this?
That is a weird fucking hook.
I don't think you
Yeah,
can,
it's weird. It's like it doesn't hook until it hits the pin.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it
you
gets-
can
it gets right to the
physically
end.
get this formation in actual bowling.
I think if you get between 7 and 4,
If
like dead center between 7 and 4.
Oh wow.
Oh!
nice.
I am very good apparently at picking up me screwing up.
Now we get a 7-10 split and we can talk.
Yeah. I mean 7 and 10 were in those.
Mm-hmm.
God, this just the physics in this version are not good.
No. they're
No.
not. It's surprisingly functional for, an NES attempt at bowling.
Well,
Yeah.
just wait until we have the next game. Which I totally didn't pick just because of the name.
I take it it's Big Challenge Go-Go Bowling.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so weird. Like it stays almost straight up to a point and then just goes, you.
Yeah, it kind of remembers like, oh right, I need to curve.
I've got a hook.
Up.
Bowling really does go on, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like waiting in bowling, like actual bowling.
I just think about that one guy when he won a tournament shouting, "Who do you think you are? I am." To the crowd to
Forgot about that.
announce his excitement.
Man, I am looking. Actually, you know what? I think I know what a majority of the stream's going to be spent on. It's going to be a game that is going to be showing up later on for spending not for stupid reasons.
Fair.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Okay, it took us 30 minutes to make a Big Lebowski joke.
See, the shame is, ever since that one Guilty Gear character, the only Big Lebowski line I can think of is that one John Goodman scene. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass.
I didn't know which one you were talking about. That's still a movie I've never seen. I look forward to seeing it and thinking it's going to be the exact same reaction I had to Pulp Fiction. Like, this movie's alright.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I'll be openly honest. I think Tarantino is extremely overrated. And
I agree.
Not even close as good as what people say. Kill Bill was not great.
I have not seen Kill
You just
Bill.
don't like feet.
I have nothing against feet. I honestly don't even notice the fetishism of his.
Watch some of his later movies. Well,
That was a good one. No, this is like overall from the Tarantino films I've seen, He's like Joss Whedon.
Oh, that's gonna be a bad one.
I think when Tarantino can write dialogue better than Joss Whedon.
There are elements of Tarantino's things that I wish he didn't want. Like his feeling that he can use certain language.
Yeah.
Also, I do remember my impression because I never heard Tarantino talk until he showed up in like later on that movie, and I'm like, wow, he sounds like a bitch.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. But Big Lebowski, I'm not gonna say it's one of the greatest films ever made, but it's an enjoyable film. I believe it's a Coen Brothers film.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I really like the Coen Brothers. No Country for Old Men was just excellent. Burn After Reading was hilarious.
No Country for Old Men are good.
I was gonna say I'm a big fan of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
With George Clooney.
No Country for Old Men is the one with Javier Bardem in it, right?
It is, yes.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even break 100.
And Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such an excellent film.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, No Country for Old Men was Coen Brothers.
Yeah, we switched topics.
Yeah. Alright, so that's championship bowling.
I don't think that fares as well as...
Oh shit, a penguin.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No. I'd say maybe a 10.
I'd drop a little more low.
Yeah, I was...
Like 12 or 13.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it... Because I think the physics in that game is weird, is where I'd
true.
say that I'd put it below the 11 line.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, because the way that the hook works, where it basically doesn't hook till it's about to hit the pins.
No. And I'm going to be honest, I actually thought it looked worse than Capcom Bowling. Like, there were a lot more visual issues I had with this than Capcom Bowling had.
Yeah, you don't need to... sometimes you don't need to have... It doesn't need to be fancy. It just, you need pins. Look at the stuff that's in 13. Where are the sports games that I haven't here? Side Pocket, which is basically the game that Minnesota Fats is based off of, and Sensible Soccer.
Did I see a golf game too?
Yeah.
Golf. That's not really a golf game, is it? Or is it? I don't know.
Which game was it?
Ninja Golf?
Oh, Ninja Golf. It has golfing in it.
Fair. I guess, yeah, probably 13.
Yeah, because if I look at, do I have any sports games in 12 that I can act as a comparison? Out could BMX Trail.
I'm not a Alex Kidd stan, but I think I'd rather play that.
Yeah, and also... technically Combat School is kind of a weird thing. Holding Long Golf, yeah, I think it's a 13. For some of those old, really early. Yeah. So this is 445. That also came out in 1980. Actually, is that 89? It is 89. By Athena, makers of Wits.
Ooh.
Sport. It is mundane. I think it's just... I don't really think there's much else.
Not really. I would honestly put a thumbs down for both music and visuals.
Yeah.
And definitely a thumbs down for gameplay, because it definitely didn't feel like they got the physics right.
Yeah.
Bowling.
Yeah. That's kind of all it is for that one. Alright, so... I was going to say, now on to the other side of the pond in terms of makers making games bowling games for the NES, but then I forgot that Championship Bowling was made by a Japanese company, so it didn't matter. This one also very much, because this is also this does not mess around and go straight into the game. But yes, this is oops. I forgot to do the thing. There we go.
I'm enjoying the music.
Yeah, this is a Famicom Disk System game, so you get the good farty music.
Mm-hmm.
So
farty as this Sega 32.
yeah, so this is by Jalico. Also, so from my limited Japanese, I think we want to go here because I think this is just the standard. What is that? Pate. So this is party mode. Poa? Yeah. Oh, pear. Pea, I think. And then Charin. And that's challenge. We on party. And I think this one is just a game which here I made a slot for myself. Which of Rhoda. Yep. Oh, right, so I have to select to go player 1, so that's me. I gotta select if I hit. So okay, this is really weird. So that's the on the right. That's £9. So the way you have to select it is you have to put yourself in the slot and then immediately hit A, and that changes what your ball thing is. So that's gonna be us, and it's gonna load. And here is the thing. So, okay, so this controls a bit more like a golf game. So the bar on the left is determinant of how. Also, this is how the hook meter goes on the right. I don't know why it does it like this, but it does. You just mash B, and it just. Well, not mash, but you just hit B and it'll change how you want it to hook. So because I'm not gonna, it's gonna go fast enough that it's gonna be weird to explain. So when I hit the bar, it's gonna go down, and that is gonna determine the power. You want to get it for speed, you get it as low as you can, and then it'll go back up like a golf game, and you want to have it aligned with. Or the thing on the right to align with the little white notch on the left. Like this. It is really weird.
Yeah.
Because also it goes really fast. Also, if you're off at, like, the deviation starts to occur really, like, you do not have any grace window for how... Like, it just goes like that.
Wow, okay.
Oh, then it does that. That's not comfortable.
No.
So yeah, look at how, like, you have no room for... I'm curious, is it just... Yeah, so if you just... This is, like... This is not a good way of doing it.
No.
Also, that's not how pins work. I have a hook actually a little bit to the left. Or to the right, because I tend to throw it...
Nice.
Oh, good. Ow.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly in Torpid's territory there, but that really got me for a bit.
Yeah, it flashes a lot, it seems like. I didn't realize it did it for everything.
I do not understand this user interface.
It's not good.
No.
I think we're gonna get one frame, or we're gonna get 1 set of 10.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? I think what's most impressive about this is they seem to have picked like the ugliest shades of each of these colors somehow.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Just the ugliest
loud.
pinks, the ugliest purple. That the pins and a bunch of the UI elements are just this weird chartreusey green.
No, the pins look like pips. Those are pea pins.
If your piss is that green, you probably should see a doctor.
Is it green for you? Because it looks yellow on my monitor.
It's like a green yellow, like a shitty
it's-
chartreuse.
Yeah,
Like they ate asparagus.
It's a lot of asparagus.
God, this is...
This looks very much
God.
not good at all.
You'd be correct.
This is a good example of overcomplicating a concept.
This is also a good example of why the Famicom Disk System is cursed.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can imagine it, like... If the physics were good, then... What?
I mean, at least it's not a PC-88 game, because it'd either be bowling or porn.
Or both.
Yeah, porn bowling.
Yeah.
Every time you get a strike, an article of clothing.
Also-
Okay, so my brain is trying to think that maybe those two light wedges indicate left and right, and then the arrow at the top is just like the speed you want to be at. That's what I'm guessing.
Are you talking about the left side or the right side?
Left side.
So the left side is... The bar, so when it starts to go down, that's building up your speed. And then you want to have the bar align with that white thing as close as you can if you want to hit it to go straight.
So what are those two light-colored wedges on the left-hand side of the bar?
It's just to say that here is the segment of the bar that determines your speed.
It's really bad. Yeah.
This is a bad interface.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
I got 71.
You got 71.
What an ugly shade of orange.
I think I'm good.
And it's a
Yeah.
Jalico game too.
Yep.
Yep.
This one goes to much lower.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I forgot we did the Division Decathlon.
I'm seeing a bunch of the other stuff in 19 too. It's like, It's kind of relatable.
Like,
Sonic R.
Sonic R, yes.
Shaq Fu.
Sonic Spinball for the Game Gear.
Yeah.
Clover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Is
let's.
Clover really that bad?
It's okay. It might deserve to be a little bit higher, but it's still pretty bad. Because looking at stuff like 18, we got the NES version of Cry Champ. You got NES Golf.
Yeah.
Escape Kids. Name That Tune. Wirehead.
Let me load up the list.
Barbie.
Big thing?
Aim for the ace for the SNES.
You're telling me on 18, Lolo.
Filter out.
What were you saying? 18 or 19? Or are you thinking 19?
I said that you're selling me on 18.
Yeah, let's go 18. Okay, 445. That was 1989. 1969. By Jalico for the Famicom Disk System. It is a sports game. It is that. Art, like, graphics are bad. Music's bad. Gameplay's bad. Photosensitivity warning. And yeah, it's just not a very good bowling game. So, there. That's world class, or that is big challenge. Go bowling. So,
The big challenge, yeah.
yes. So next up, what we got is a game that, oddly enough, the place that I remember playing this most often was in a bowling alley, which is kind of ironic, but oh well. So, I really should have put this right after Capcom Bowling, because it is actually made by the same people. This is another Incredible Technologies joint. It is actually their attempt at kind of the same kind of game as Capcom Bowling, but I think 10 years later. So yes.
I did forget to mention, because I did mention when we did Carnival that I spent $5 beating it. I did so at a bowling alley.
So, hopefully this will load. Yes. So yeah, it's pretty much the same kind of game. It is another trackball bowling game. This one is a little bit more behind the back, so to speak. Also, this is the kind of music you kind of expect from a bowling game.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, and this is world class bowling. Let's start.
They got me so far.
Oops.
All right.
Nice. You need to, like, pull the ball back.
There we go.
Nice.
I'm liking this one. It's fast. It gets right to the point. It seems like it handles pretty well.
Yep.
There you go. Strike.
Your frame.
Good.
So, I never quite understood what the concept of the beer frame was. I just know that
Me
it's
neither, actually.
if you get a strike on the 5th frame, I know that's a beer frame.
Okay. I'm gonna Google it now.
I'm already on it.
Okay, but I'll let you Google it.
A beer frame means someone will have to buy a round of beers or other agreed upon item for the rest of the group, which is usually their teammates. Who has to buy it is based on some variations. In any frame of a team bowling game, when every member of your team except you throws a strike in a single frame, you owe everyone a beer. Historically, the 5th frame was designated as the beer frame. And I guess it says it's like rules were expanded on it. There's lots of different variations on who gets it, but that's essentially it.
Makes sense. Holy shit, this is fast, though. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
I guess what I'm thinking about now is how popular is bowling?
Like, in what?
Yeah. Like, I know that there is bowling because I've heard, many strong stories of, right. Like their Evangelion campaign.
So, bowling had a weird history in Japan.
Okay.
I remember listening to something talking about it, how just kind of part of the American cultural exchange, how Japanese culture has had periods of fascination with American culture, but really actually kind of more extend that to European culture in other cases, where especially, I believe in the 70s, extending to the 80s, that there was a huge bowling boom. Which is kind of why you see it in, like, Yakuza.
Yeah. Nice.
And yeah, but yes.
According to this bowlingguide.com, bowling is pretty popular, not just in the U.S. but all over the world. Over 100 million people, at least they know of, are into bowling, and actually 40-50% have been identified as women bowlers.
Yeah.
So it's also one of the more, I guess, diverse.
Yes. I know, like, actually the people that I know, like, from in my life that I know that are, like, into bowling, a lot of them are, or have been women.
Another fun fact, the youngest person to ever bowl a perfect 300 in a actual, like, sanctioned event was 9 years old.
That sounds about right.
Impressive.
And the oldest is 89 years, 6 months, and 11 days.
That also sounds pretty right. And yeah, to kind of expand on this game, like, it's a basic bowling game, but it is an incredibly solid one.
Oh, it's close.
Almost.
Like, this is a game that I think when I bought myself an arcade trackball, I think I spent an hour just playing this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because this was also a game that... I want to say this is one of the games that... in most arcades that I saw it, was relatively cheaper. What?
Much from this game, like grandma's teeth.
Nope. Because yeah, the thing is that if you play an incredible technologies game that has a trackball, you're in for generally a good time.
Yeah.
It has been a while since I played it, but I do remember Golden Tee being incredibly solid.
I feel like I remember seeing a Golden Tee game.
Have you been in a bar in the last decade, or actually the last 2 decades? Because
it was an Irish.
Because then you've seen him. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like
what you're saying?
Oh, it was an Irish pub for my grand.
Yeah.
Which is weird because we're not Irish.
Yeah. The bar, like, I don't know if they just have a deal with, like, bars or something, but yeah, this seems to be a very popular bar game. Hey, there we go. Oh, I got the beer frame, so I didn't get a turkey animation.
Well, good to know that Lil got a turkey at least.
Oh, good. It gives you fat from when you screw up.
Bastard Ashton.
Mm-hmm. This just makes me happy. Last time I was playing Yakuza, I managed to beat Majima on the first. Is the first time You got 3 strikes in a row.
I got 213.
Nice.
JJJ, because I'm not going to be able to control that fine enough to... Oh, I almost got the top score. Let's do one more. Because, yeah, this is the problem where it's like, yeah, I mean, it's just...
It's so fast and it's so fun, yeah.
Like you were saying that there might not be some that go into Masscraft. I think this is probably about as going to be as close as we're ever going to get. Is that Grandma Steve? Nope.
Unless any of the other games can improve upon this, I think this is going to be the highest scoring.
I'm going to give you a spoiler. They are not. They are very much not.
Depends on how much you like the Animaniacs.
A lot.
I have bad news for you
Fear
then.
Frame.
Especially this season. Chef's kiss.
I have not had a chance to watch that new season.
Oh my god. When you watch it, you'll understand why I like it so much.
Also
Don't
for
have to
some...
explain it, you'll know.
Yeah. Also, just thinking of the new Animaniacs season just reminded me of Jellystone and how cursed that show was.
I did not see that. What platform was that on?
I think that's... I don't know what that was, because I might have seen it through certain things.
Right.
God damn it.
Oh, so close.
Alright, so that's world-class bowling. I could sit here for probably a good 30 minutes and play more of that. This is like... It's one of the games where it's like, if I was to have enough money to make a home arcade, this is a game that I would absolutely put in there. And yeah. There we go. That's world-class bowling.
Aside from Wii Sports Resort, this is one of the best bowling games I've seen.
I would agree that this is probably the best playing bowling game outside of Wii Sports. I'm curious, what is the height? Okay, if I do this, what is the highest rated sports game we got?
I can tell you because I have it all filtered.
Sure.
NeoTurf Masters at
Oh, okay.
tier 3.
Okay, so it's not going above 3.
Yeah.
Alright, then that brings us to tier 4 with Kirby's Dream Course.
I would say that it's at least as good as Kirby's Dream Course.
I can't disagree with that.
God, also now I see
Yeah.
I see Kadelka there, and I recently was on a podcast that they had some things to say about the game, and now I'm trying to forget it.
Yeah.
I want to ask, but I feel like that's a line of discussion to save for another time.
That is, in fact, another line. I will wait for them to release it.
Oh, okay.
Because for the record, I still think that Kadelka is a 4. They did not.
I see. We had a little disagreeing.
Are there any other sports games in 4?
I don't think
no.
so.
What about 5?
That would be, there are 3 games. NeoTurf Masters, and it says NGP.
Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Okay. Shuffle Puck Cafe, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Oh, Shuffle Puck's a... You know what? I would say this is slightly better than Shuffle Puck. Like, I could see this at 4. Because Shuffle Puck can be a real dick towards like when you're dealing with the harder enemies. So I think 4 is a very good spot for that.
Yeah.
And that was 1997, so almost a decade after Capcom Bowling. And yeah, just really good. And it's simply fun. Like, it's a really good bowling game. Also, for the record, I'm just going to go and say this is probably going to be a shorter episode, which is fine because I have a marathon tomorrow. So
yeah, I am reminded though of my experience doing bowling during the the motion sensing craze.
Oh,
And,
yes.
There was a PS3 bowling game that required you to hold the controller in your hand with one hand so that the triggers were on your index and pinky fingers, and you basically held it like you're grabbing it and choking it, and you had to hold the triggers in and then flick your wrist forward and release the triggers at the same time to throw the ball. It was awful. These were
Yeah.
dark times.
Yeah.
Awful.
Dark times.
So this next game is technically based on a game that an already existing game, which I believe this just has elements of that game. So I'm kind of doing both games at once. I believe this runs on like the same engine, so we can kind of see both through this one. And as you can tell, this is a Sony PlayStation game.
Yep.
So yes, this was based on a game that was just 10 Pin Alley. By ACS Games.
And ye shall see.
And developed by Sapphire.
Kroll.
Has Sapphire... What else have they done?
I don't know. But yes, this is 10 Pin Alley.
Special delivery for the war.
Oh, this...
Look, we're going bowling! And it'll be in 3D.
What's 3D?
Digitally developed for dollars.
I don't think it's synced up correctly.
Wait, I want to do it.
Oh, are we actually going to give this bowling game a fucking
Pondering
story?
what I'm pondering?
I think so, Brandon.
It has
but this
to.
time you get the
So,
alligator.
the one thing I will say is they actually got these are the actual voice actors.
Our chance
Yeah, that's
to
Rob
take
Paulson.
Yeah.
over the world.
And Maurice Lamar.
Marsh.
Doing his famous Orson Welles.
Alright, so. Oh, yeah, so this has a fun thing.
This is...
Thank you for the follow.
Apparently
So-
that follower has a cat named Oreo.
So yeah, this is one of those games that as you move through the options, you it does the music, which I always appreciate. So I'm just gonna do a new game. Okay, so let's see. We got scoring, standard or no tap. I don't know what that means. So alley, we got wacky alley, 10 pin alley, world domination stadium, boogie bowl, and that's it.
10 Pin Alley.
Yeah, let's do the standard one first. You know, let's just do an open game. So, I think... Actually, I should probably... Yeah, you know what, actually...
Take it easy, turkey.
I'm going to create a bowler, so... Yeah. So, you have the different characters. Which all have different ball covers. And each character determines what ball they use. Play as Wacko. But you can also change their colors, which feels wrong.
Yeah.
We're gonna play with bumpers, because from what I've tried...
This
Yeah.
is bad.
Yeah.
Huh. So I looked up what Sapphire has done.
Uh-huh.
And that's quite a bit.
Alright.
I mean like the N64 Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
Oh, that... Yeah, okay.
StarCraft Brood Wars.
Yeah.
Bio Freaks.
Oh, God. Okay.
I think what else? Is there anything other notable
Oh.
things?
What are we going to?
No, that's maybe the most notable of things.
So you gotta get it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This is an interesting UI.
I don't know. It looks really bad.
Yeah, this is a... I don't like this UI. Okay, so it does have... Wait, what?
Everything about this just looks awful.
Because I'm not 100% certain where's the spots that I need to tap it.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell this is a UI for people who do bowling. Like, take it seriously.
I can be convinced to take bowling seriously, and I do not take the UI seriously.
This is not... Like, why would you pin the Animaniacs to this? That... Oh, hey.
So did basically ACS be like, hey, Sapphire, take our bowling game, 10-pin alley, and then just Animaniacs it.
That seems to be the case. Okay, I think I kind of get it now. It's
Okay.
weird, but I think I get it.
Yeah, I think the worst part is maybe the music. It's supposed to just be like the incidental, you know, stuff from the show, right?
Yeah.
But like that's not... It's better if there's like jokes going on or visual gags. This is just bowling.
So it seems like the way you aim, so you place a point of focus on the lane,
Mm-hmm.
and then you move yourself to give it a direction.
That seems to be it, yeah.
Like, that's really, really weird.
Mm-hmm. You don't happen to have just plain 10-penny alley somewhere that you can, like...
I don't, unfortunately.
Okay.
I would almost guarantee you that, from what I have seen of it, it seems like this would be the same UI.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up, see if I can find any info.
I don't know what the green arrow is supposed to be. Like, there's no other controls. Like, I don't know.
This kind of looks like it doesn't feel very good.
You would be correct.
Have we figured out what the
Okay.
green arrow is for?
It'd have to be spin or something, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
How to
Change
do
it.
that?
Oh.
How did you?
I did
Oh.
something, but that wasn't...
You definitely put spin on it. It looked-
Oh. Okay, that just changes the angle. Okay, that cancels.
Yeah, Tyrion, the bumpers are on. Okay, I found a screenshot of regular 10 pin alley. The UI is basically the same but less like cartoony.
Wait. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Wait. How did I build it up? Oh, okay, so it's you hold left at start. This is bizarre.
Yeah.
Like, this is, like, you'd imagine if you're doing an Animaniacs bowling game, you would try to make it more, and this might sound as, like a dismissive thing about it, but more common denominator, like, of what people know from bowling.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to do an Animaniacs bowling game, I'd have power-ups and wacky little sight gags and one-liners and like the Animaniacs is built upon the comedy aspects, which are, you know, obviously exaggerated forms of older cartoons. This is literally just bowling, but with some Animaniacs characters in it.
Yeah.
This is not an Animaniacs game.
I'd almost have to be curious what the other bowling alleys look like, because, like, this is just generic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we gotta see one of them. And I'm just about done with this set. Nope, that's not gonna...
This set, yeah.
At 125.
Still pretty good, given the fact the UI is kinda not that good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll post the screenshot I found in, like, the Mike Wielder hut. Hold on.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Do we want to do Boogie Bowl, Wacky Alley, or World Domination Stadium?
I picked last time, Axe. Your turn.
World Domination.
Alright.
This, I guess, is more like what I kind of expected, but it's still like... There's no comedy going on here.
Yeah. Like I said, it's literally just a bowling game that has some Animaniacs characters in it.
Mm-hmm.
It is not an Animaniacs game.
Yeah, there was no reason to have... Other than, like, hey, I bet you if we got the Animaniacs license, we could sell more copies of this game.
And
Yeah.
I bet you it didn't.
Yeah, like, now for some reason, when I center it both out, it now bounces off a little bit.
Yeah. I had no idea. This game fascinates and confuses me.
Like, you can have so much goofy shit happening in the backgrounds of these sections.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, they just chose the most bland, static, uninteresting backgrounds and clutter. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
I guess its bowling UI is... I don't know if I call it innovative, but it's interesting.
It's trying to do a more... Like, it's trying to replicate bowling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bazooka. Ooh, hot.
It's the QTEs representing real world actions kind of issue.
Yeah.
At least it's legible, unlike Go-Go was.
This one's still pretty confusing, at least at the start. I'm still not 100% certain what I'm doing. I can get the gist of it.
I guess the other thing is, like, I want to know why Wacko has, like, a resin ball versus a urethane ball. You know, what in the deep Animaniacs lore makes them be like, ah, yes, of course Wacko would use a purple
Also,
pound resin.
what does that even change?
I'm looking that up too because I'm curious because like I've only ever like seen urethane balls.
Is there like a game facts for just 10-pin alley?
Maybe.
Because if it's that kind of, I would almost guarantee you that someone would really make a guide for 10-pin alley. If it's going for that sort of demographic. For like the people who are really into bowling.
Yeah.
I want to guess that differences in material affects its regular speed and also how hard you have to turn your hand to poke the ball.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
I want to do it again. Can I?
Nice.
it is a damn like for a bowling thing, and it's like Animaniacs, you can't give me like good cheesy graphics for like when stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should have been a strike. That's bullshit.
I have looked it up. The urethane balls have a higher level of friction, so they're a little bit easier to control. But resin balls or reactive resin are better for like hooking.
So the thing is that there is a character where you can customize all that, although it's one set character that can, and you can't like, if you want to play as like Wacko or Yakko or Dodd,
Yeah.
you can't. You can't, or you'd have to use what you can't. You have to use whatever they have.
Mm-hmm. And once again, like when I bought my bowling ball, I don't remember the option of reactive resin. It was just urethane. You know, they were plastic, but that was like, oh, this is what you buy for your like 5-year-old who you want to take bowling or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like a, yes, this is a quality ball for doing your quality bowling.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Animaniacs 10-pin alley.
It's pretty bad.
It's a pretty...
Boring.
Yeah.
The lack of facial animation, I think, is one of the most concerning parts of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very everything's very like even when you're throwing the ball, it's an extremely static looking like animation. I know those two kind of don't work together, but like when you were throwing the ball, Wacko just bends back and tosses it forwards with his arms kind of like that. Like Scratch and Sniff right here had a lot more animation than Wacko did.
Yeah.
When you were using him.
But you figure we're playing as Wacko, you'd figure that would be more like...
I was expecting him to like tiptoe or something up to the line or some shit.
Well, with Wacko, I was expecting more, like, because Wacko eats a lot of stuff, and his mouth is kind of part of a lot of different jokes. I was kind of expecting it to come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Or some other weird things, because the Warners have their tails, they could use the tails to throw the ball. Like, they could have done a ton of different things with the characters, and it just feels like, I don't know, like I said, they just started doing a bowling game and then just threw the Warners characters in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is just seems not great.
This
Yeah.
is very good for my psyche.
Alright. Okay. That's Animaniacs 10-pin alley.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't great.
No. Where did we put challenge bowling?
We put it at 18. I don't think it's that bad.
No.
It's like I was thinking like maybe let's look at 15 and then go from there.
Yeah. Place to start, yeah.
Let's see. We got Super Dodgeball. Punch Out for the arcade.
Ooh. Mm.
Hmm.
Wow, Punch Out really that low, huh?
The arcade Punch Out's a different game than other Punch Outs.
Mm.
Or that Alien Olympics game for the Game Boy.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah, that.
That is pretty bad, yeah.
So you're saying what, 15?
Well, let's take a look at 16. You got Double Dribble for the arcade.
Not great.
Track and field.
Track and field.
Mm.
Nintendo World Cup. Snoopy Silly Sports Spectacular is at 16.
I remember that.
I'm actually
I feel that this is about that.
I'm actually 100% on board with Coolio here. It's not awful, but also, what is the point of it?
Mm-hmm.
That is a good point. Like, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, why'd you need the license? I can see why that game exists. Like, it's a bowling game for people who are into bowling. But yeah,
It's a bowling game for the weird niche, the weird cross section of people who love the Animaniacs and also are very into bowling. Yeah.
I don't mean this in a dismissive way, but the Venn diagram of people who are into like the intricacy of bowling and children is probably an incredibly small subset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being fair, even if you were to pull in that particular group of people, the UI is still not that good, and it's still a very difficult game to get it to do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
That is the other problem.
Mm-hmm.
You hooked them, you started reeling them in, and somewhere along the way, the line just got caught. Yes, I am making a fishing metaphor. While we talk about bowling.
All right.
15 or 16, I'm fine with.
I think for this particular one, let's go 16. Now, if we're doing 10-pin alley,
Mm-hmm.
that might be a different thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're going to waste a license like that, then... that's a PlayStation game. As a sport. I have not seen that emoticon in eons.
It's such a happy face.
God, man,
Old.
it had a name and I forgot what it was.
Wasn't it just like lol face?
It wasn't Lolface. There was like a particular name for that one, if I remember correctly. Hey, Bob.
You know, it's
What?
impressive. Or gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, charm wasted. Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Waste, yeah.
Absolutely wasted.
So many opportunities to do something related to the Warners and failed miserably.
Awesome Face, that's what it was.
That's it, yeah.
That's my, God. That sounds about right.
Light bulb for gameplay?
It was invented by my
Yeah.
Teenage Robot.
Alright. I think that's good for Animaniacs 10-pin alley.
Mm-hmm.
So, Next up, we got something that I figured, like, when I put that game on the list, I wasn't expecting it to be like one of the more accurate bowling games. So I had to have a game on here that was one of the more accurate bowling games. So who better than to bring that than the people who actually do the bowling stuff?
Exactly.
So, Brunswick is an actual, like, they actually make bowling stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see their name. If you go to a bowling alley, you'll probably see their name there.
Yep.
So
Fun
getting,
fact.
yeah, so getting their
Yeah.
license would be, show that it's like gonna be an actual bowling game. Now look at these uncles.
Look
Wait.
at these uncles, yeah. More uncle energy than Neo Turf Masters characters, yeah.
They got a fucking personalized bowling ball bag with their name embroidered on it.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a Tim and Eric sketch.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, this is Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Brought to us by Adrenaline Entertainment.
Ooh.
So let us take a look. First, I want to see what options because I'm curious. Okay, what are my controls? Okay, step left, step right. Oh, good. We're not hooking because I need to. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Aim. Change. Oh, change ball mid things. Okay. Okay, we're finished.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not safe.
realistically, you'd be able to change the ball every time you throw.
Alright, let's start a new game. Hopefully there's just a... Okay, there's just... It's practice, like... Okay, so here's where we get the thing where I'm not fully understanding what... So, oil patterns on... places.
Well, like they oil it different ways, yeah.
This is the only video game in which Akron, Ohio is represented.
For good reason. Very good reason.
Lolo,
Yep.
can you go back a moment?
Uh-huh.
Do me a favor. Can
What's-
you cosmic bowl?
Can I
Not
cosmic...
the oil pattern, but like the actual cosmic bowling.
Oh, I did not see the cosmic bowl option.
Lola, you got a cosmic bowl for me, please.
Okay. Oh no. I don't like this.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, let's make her uncle.
Oh yeah.
Up.
Build an uncle.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's amazing.
Create a bowler.
That dude absolutely has like a den filled with books he's never read.
Okay, how many spaces do I have?
And a deer head mounted on the wall.
That first one you made almost looked like slow beef.
Yeah, try to
Got
make
a lot of
make-
space.
Make slow beef the bowler.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Wait.
Mods, please change Lola's name in the nickname in the server.
Okay. Wait. I wanted to change... Oh, do I have... I guess I have to... do all this at first. No, so this is not based on 10 Pin Alley. Oh, here we go. Okay, so difficulty's gonna be rookie. We're gonna be right-handed. Let's see, what are our faces? Okay, okay, so I'm like, wait, why do all these have beards? I'm like, okay. Okay, build.
There are
that
some
is
really powerful faces
that
in
is
this.
not.
Face one, Kevin Smith looking motherfucker here.
Hair color: black, blonde, red, brown. Yeah, no other hair color than that. Shave, beard, clean, goatee. Oh, that is not a good-looking mustache.
No.
That dude's forehead could get a billboard put on it.
A beard, skin color.
God, that mustache. Holy shit.
Shirt. Yeah, only polos here. Pants. Let's go black. Glasses. Only black. God.
The local Best Buy employee
Yeah.
is here to go bowling.
He's on the Geek Squad, and he'll help you unfuck your computer.
There's only two sizes, small and
No, there's
large.
medium.
Okay. Just between the tallest giant and a gnome.
Oh, now it lets me. There, now I'm finished. There, so we can save Lolo to Unclo.
Mm-hmm.
And if you follow, you'll get to make your own.
Yeah, that'll be my thing instead of like Bear having personas and you have an act.
Yeah.
Just the uncles. Just got a bunch of uncles.
Yeah.
Alright, let's bowl. Probably was a
I want to.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. This is.
Look at a fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada for the Cosmic Bolodrome. This is amazing.
Wait. Wait, what? Wait, why is it not? Wait, why is...
Is it not reading your inputs?
Like, it's gotta be reading, like...
Oh, it is.
Like, it has
But
to
it's
be.
just going. The line just keeps going. Like it keeps filling up. Okay.
Oh, wait,
There's
wait,
a
wait.
little black line that appears
Yeah.
when you tap.
Oh,
That is horrible.
okay.
That is unbelievably stupid.
I mean, at least it makes more sense than Tenpin Alley did.
Yeah.
Even still.
Yeah, Bob, you're thinking of Tenpin Alley.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, this is a lot like Cosmic Bowling at my local bowling alley.
Oh, I don't get a...
They don't have cool colored pins though, unfortunately. Ah. I do appreciate the detail that the audience members with their white shirts are showing up purple due to the black lights. Okay, so more on topic though. How does this feel?
It feels pretty like, now that I understand the line thing, this definitely feels better than 10-pin alley did. Also, the physics on this are a lot better. Also, I like the music is really good.
Yes.
It's not good, but it's good.
It's a little bit slower, but it's definitely a bit, you know, more fancy, I guess. It's a gentleman's bowling game.
I don't know if I'm getting
I guess
content I
not.
need for this.
You might.
I'll take it because I think I'm really funny. Okay, I'm curious. Can I do a... There we go.
Nice.
Oh wow, that really...
I wonder if this is like the standard music for all of this, or if this is just the cosmic bowling music.
I hope it's the standard music for everything.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I keep on always just getting one. I suppose if I'm getting nothing but spares, that's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh, you were robbed.
The pin is mocking you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now time... nope.
So I didn't actually realize until recently, like, how big of a company Brunswick is.
Like, they're probably... Well, I would imagine they're one of the largest in terms of, like, bowling
Yeah.
shit.
They are. And, like, they've been doing it for a long time, right?
Yeah.
What originally prompted me to look it up was I was watching a French movie from the 60s, and they go bowling, and there were Brunswick machines.
I mean, it's not a proper... Like, it's not a good bowling experience unless you have some equipment that is, like, from the 60s or 70s. That's in my
Yeah,
opinion.
exactly.
Alright, let's do, like, a standard, like, practice. Okay, so... Let's, for giggles, go to Akron, Ohio. Or actually, let's see.
That's the only time anyone has ever said that.
Let's see. The Cosmic Bowlodrome, the El Camino Lanes, Lawler Event Center, Olympia Hale
Budokan
Arena, Rhodes Arena, St. John's Colon Hall. Go to Bergenfield, New
St.
Jersey.
John's what?
Conlin Hall.
Oh, Conlin Hall.
10 Clubs Bowl Arena.
If that's Budokan is in Japan, that's actually a very, very well-known and famous venue in Japan where lots of acts tend to do, like Iron Maiden for one. Very big place.
Let's go to either Akron or Budokan.
Oh, there's multiple lanes in each of these places.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 different Akron, Ohio places. This one and this one is Cavalier Parkway Bowl. Hopefully it's just a little piece of shit, like,
Yeah.
hole in the wall. Yeah, this looks right. Oh, is it doing... Oh, also, I just remembered the game that I forgot to put on there. Whoops. Oh well.
Wait, you forgot a game that we're playing tonight?
Yeah, and it's too late. That and also this mode's not what I thought it would be. I forgot to put Nestor's Funky Bowling on here,
Oh, okay.
which is just a pretty standard thing.
Also, yeah, this is very, like, shitty hometown.
Now that we saw that, should we? Let's see. Should we go to should we go to Mexico? I just want to see. Like, let's see.
Mexico, Korea, or Japan?
Bowling for Budokan.
Yeah, let's try Budokan.
Einspieler Bowlhaus.
So the answer of whether or not that music was just for Cosmo, that doesn't seem to be the case.
See. The JPEG audience I really like.
It's really good.
It looked better on the Cosmic Bowling, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, now that you can see the details, it's kind of like... But at the same time, you know what? That kind of makes me think that there is a story to this. And the story is, there's just this dude, this, you know, uncle dude, and his family doesn't want to see him because all he talks about is fucking bowling. That's all he's about. So nobody talks to him, so he builds, like, this room in his basement, and he gets, like, just pictures of people and cuts them out and puts them onto, like, stands and stuff, and just puts them around the room, and that's what this room is. It's just this dude playing bowling.
Yeah.
Are
Why
you
is
just...
there an American flag in Budokan?
Don't worry about it.
I do appreciate how schlubby of an uncle Lola has managed to make.
This is like for all the different, like, this is the only kind of uncle you can make.
There's one kind of uncle.
You can have this uncle, you can have small uncle, or medium uncle.
I like how he has a bald spot on the back of his head.
It's a proper uncle.
Yeah.
But it's like how most bowlers look.
The only thing that bothers me more is you can't make him bald. And not like straight up bald, like no hair. Get that bowl cut. Or get that U. Get the horseshoe.
Yeah.
Or
bald
just like,
top, yeah.
he's not quite bald, but the hair is like super thin and colored in such a way where you have to be looking for it to see it.
The shittiest comb over.
Like the greasy comb over.
Yeah.
We need somebody to make this bowling game where you can make like all these different variations of really shitty looking uncle who does nothing but talk about bowling.
Mm-hmm. 100-foot robot golf, but instead of fucking animes, it's all uncles.
5'8". It's not 100-foot robot golf. It's 5'8" Uncle Bowling.
Exactly.
Yeah. You still have the McElroy brothers quipping.
The McElroy
in the background, though.
They're not commentating. They're the bowlers.
Exactly. Yeah.
They have evolved from they are the people doing the bowling now. Time is not.
Special guest character Dan Reichert.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
Julio, don't act like you wouldn't play this game. This is a game that all of us.
I love this game.
Yes, the little arm pump. Fuck yeah. I'll be right back.
Oh my god, yeah. That's so fucking great.
I'm very glad that this kind of game exists.
This is a very special game.
Also, I can do actually decently in this, unlike Tenpin Alley. There we go. Yes, let us update our stats. Okay. So that's all we're gonna. I think we've got a good idea of the actual game. However, this game has given us a gift. In that we can see some bios for these bowlers that are in the game. These are all apparently actual bowlers. So let's take a look at Mike Olby.
Hi, my name is
I'm
Mike
a
Olby.
bit behind
Being from
you,
Indianapolis,
I
I
think.
love racing. But there's nothing like mowing down 12 strikes in a row.
Yeah,
Like the time
Mike
in
Olby
the
is,
1993 Wichita Open. That
Oh,
300
no.
game was the thrill of my
This is a-
lifetime. Now I look to build on my 25
This is an uncle.
titles, my triple crown, and to win my 3rd Bowler of the Year award. So let's roll.
Wichita?
Alright. Here we go.
Chris Barnes, Wichita, Kansas. I'm what's known as a high roller. I'm new to the PBA, but I've won tons
Just
of titles and
absolute
thousands
low
of dollars
energy.
on the amateur circuit.
Does he have a mullet?
PBA guys, they
Yeah.
don't scare me one bit. As a 5-time member of Team USA, I've traveled all over the globe and bowled against the world's best players. Take me on, and I'll show you how it's done.
Alright, Parker Bone the third.
Make tapes.
I
of
think this
my
is the
bowling.
guy.
It's the classic throw, lefty style.
I need to hear his voice,
Parker
but I
Bowling
think
is
it
my
might be the
name,
"Who
and
do
I
you
hail
think
from
you
New
are? I
Jersey.
am" guy.
They say I'm a nice guy. At least I win all the nice guy awards on tour. But how nice can I be? I routinely mop these guys up on the lanes.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think it
You
might
have
be
to
him.
win
Hold on,
titles, travel all over the world, and be a 5-time All-American.
There's something
Let's
about
go
this guy
bowling.
where it's just like,
I'll try
I
to be
feel
nice.
like it's him. Oh no, it's not. It's apparently Pete Weber who did the "Who do you think you are?"
Okay.
Justin Romick. Don't try to spell it, just say it. I led my college team to the national championships in 1987. I'm a fanatic in the weight room and can arm wrestle any one of these turkeys to the floor. Not to mention...
This guy's a manifesto.
I believe that the key to a good game is training, practice, and
It's Mark
discipline.
Zuckerberg.
That's what we believe in Kansas.
He has too much emotion.
Yeah.
Okay, I got...
I just
Damn,
like
he's
that
not
all
in
of them-
here.
All of them have like the exact same tone.
Oh, here we go.
My name is
Stepford,
Steve Jarvis.
monotone.
Don't let this Mile Clark Kent look fool you. Over the last 2 years, only a few other guys have been on TV and won more money than me. Being from Chicago, I am one cool customer. You just can't get me rattled. So step up and let's get bowling, but be cool.
I'm Mike Miller from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I can really crank it.
What?
Dude just sounds like
Hold on,
it's
hold
like his lunch money.
I'm Mike Miller from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I can really crank it. I'm also the only bowler in history to win a championship
He can crank
using only 2 fingers. That would be not using my thumb, for those having trouble following along. And I've also won using 3 fingers. I may be from the West, but on the lanes I can hook it coast to coast. Let's get to the game.
The hell are you talking about?
North Carolina does produce bowlers. Me. My name
Is it me or is that
Curtis
just the
Odom.
most
When I'm not out
sexualized
beating up on the
fucking
competition,
interview out of all
I
of
can
these?
actually be a nice
Yes.
guy. That's why I won the Steve
This is
Nagy
the
Award
horniest
for
someone has
sportsmanship
ever
in
been for
1996.
Bowling.
But be careful.
Bowler,
It
yeah.
can be deceiving. Let's bowl.
Right, Randy Pedersen.
Randy Peterson. Some people call me a clown, but they haven't bowled against me. Don't let this Florida tan and good looks fool you. To win 11 career titles, you can't be a patsy. I routinely dust off the likes of Bone, Williams, and Albee, and you too, if you want to take me on. Good luck.
I'm Johnny Petraglia. I've been bowling action since I've been in diapers. Being from Jersey, you can put up with anything, or anyone. So I went out and became one of only 4 guys to win bowling's Triple Crown, and one of only 8 to roll a perfect game on TV. When you've been around as long as I have, you see guys come and go. I just stay and win.
I still don't, I'm not 100% certain this isn't a Tim and Eric sketch.
Yeah.
Your parents know me. I'm
It
Mark
has the
Roth.
same
Now
energy
you know me.
as
I am a true original, the first hard-throwing cranker. I have
condoms
34
for
titles and I have 4 PBA
foreign
Player of
men
the
or
Year
whatever.
awards.
Okay, hold on.
Penises for foreign men.
Hard-throwing cranker.
Okay. What are you?
I am a true original, the first hard-throwing cranker. I have 34 titles and I have 4 PBA Player of the Year awards. I've won over $1 million in my career, and I love the New York Rangers. But I'm not Mr. Nice Guy. Can't help it being from the city. So pick me or get out of my face. Remember, I know how to win.
Thank you, Mark Roth.
I'm Ricky Ward, aka Bulldog. So guys with tons of titles, they don't scare me. I eat them for lunch. After
This
all,
is-
3
I
tournament
thought I
wins
was
in the
pretty
last
good
few
at
years,
cranking,
lets
but
me
I've
intimidate
oh
guys,
god,
too.
this man's a mullet.
Take me on if you dare.
You're talking about the McElroys, that's Justin McElroy.
Yeah.
I'm Mark Williams. When I'm not out beating up on all these Yankee bowlers,
It
I
had
live in Beaumont,
some
Texas.
very big,
Northerners pretty much get out of my way
putting
when
on
I
the
step
power
in the
glove
lane.
and saying this is bad
I've won the
energy.
Tournament of Champions twice and the Touring Players Championship. In the majors, I'm tough to beat.
Thanks. Oh, this is gonna be great.
I'm known as Deadeye. Today, I'm the best in the game. I'm Walter Ray Williams Jr., 4-time PBA Player of the Year with an average of 4 titles in each of the last 5 years, and over $2 million in career earnings.
He's staring into
Should I
the
go
soul.
on? Oh, and one more thing. When I'm not winning on the PBA Tour, I also win World Horseshoe Pitching Championships. Who says you can't win in 2 sports?
Thanks.
Totally natural.
Alright, that's enough, uncles.
Like they all talk like they were on NPR during the classical hour.
They talk like they don't have like screen presence, like, you know, bowlers.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And also the best part is how they like try to sound so badass, and it's like you throw a ball down some wood, you're really not that badass.
You're just jealous that you're not a hard cranker, Axe.
Yes. Not a hardcore cranker.
Yeah, I gotta
cranker.
Gotta work on my cranking.
Mm-hmm. I've heard the term cranker used for bowling, but I've learned something today.
You're like grandma's teeth and cranking, yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put those two in the same sentence, but you do you.
Yeah, cranking with 3 fingers, grandma's teeth.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Like, it's funny because it's like, yeah, it's like real. Like the uncle shit is like really funny, but also from an actual gameplay standpoint, it's actually not that bad. It's a like of the like, more hardcore, so to speak, bowling games. This was actually very playable.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'd actually put it. We have Capcom Bowling at 8, and part of me says I like Capcom Bowling like as a game better, but that's also just because it's very arcadey. I do like what this game is going for. Like, I don't think it's bad, but it is very much just bowling. So if you're not into it, then you're not into it.
Yeah.
So in that case, I think I'm also going to put it at 8 because I think it's on the same level competent-wise as Capcom Bowling, but I don't think there's really much more to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both master classes and 2 different approaches to the bowling genre.
And technically it's technically it is based on license because it's based on pro bowling. God. Part of me wants to know how many of those people have Wikipedia pages and how did some of those turn out?
That may be a nice side project.
Mm-hmm.
I am way too tired to do it.
Yeah, that'll be when I'm done. That being said, like, I think it's pretty standard. Like, I don't even have anything to, like, call out for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's pretty standard.
It has Cosmic Bowling. That makes it really good.
It does have Cosmic Bowling. That actually does... That's really nice. That actually does.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
As a quick search on Wikipedia, most of them have pages.
Now...
Go on.
How do many are, like... I wonder how many of them end up in certain ways.
Prison?
That could be, or any other thing.
Yeah.
Alright. I think that's good for Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling. There is a sequel to that at some point. We'll have to look at. Alright.
Yeah.
So we got one last game tonight, and this is one that I remember renting a lot, but I don't remember a whole lot about playing it. So this is going to be fun because it's an N64 game. And, there it is.
I hope it doesn't break, yeah.
Okay. So, unfortunately, Game cannot be saved. No controller pack present because if I go here, I have to do this because, of course, because it's the N64. Supports both are please not insert or remove either or during gameplay, insert or remove only when prompted to do so. Okay. So, Crave Entertainment published it. And developed by Player One Games. This is Milo's Astro Lanes.
Is Milo an original character?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we want the Rumble Pack, so there we go. So, let's practice. And also get an assortment of balls, which I can't exactly remember what all these do.
Shame these aren't planets or something.
Yeah, let's do that one. Okay, so we can play as this. I think is Milo.
That's an uncle.
Yeah, it's an alien uncle.
Yeah. Play the alien uncle.
Yeah, we gotta be the alien uncle. Okay, so
God, that's an uncle.
let's go to Alien Invasion. Okay, so
It's kind of off-putting.
yeah. So you control the stick, so you have this weird little wobbly thing. So you can. So you have a little bit of control to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crud. Oh, a split.
I take it you want to hit the stars.
Yeah, they give you stuff, but I can't exactly remember what. Oh, there we go. So I got different.
Boom.
That didn't seem like it was good.
No. Kind of plowed right through the balls, yeah.
The ball just kind
Or
of
pins.
And
Yeah. Okay, so I can adjust from here. Or I can do that. Oh wait, hold on. Do I have to activate? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
Back up.
I did something.
Yeah. You want me to like look up controls? Or
Yeah, that might help.
Amazing.
He had a like a Ratchet and Clank character look with his smile there.
Yeah.
Oh, crud.
pins are made of like, I don't know, some super strong steel all the way through.
I wonder if I picked
Okay, so far I'm not seeing any information on controls, but it does list what each of the different power-ups do.
Alright.
So the blue star gives you a clone ball.
Oh, crud.
I think it might have to you're picking your ball there, before you throw it or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Different power-ups. So blue star gives you clone ball, so it's supposed to add another ball like on either side of your ball.
Yeah, it's like, I can see it like... actually, I wonder. I'm actually gonna quit this because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Is there like a controls thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's continue that. There is not.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to Uncle.
Okay, here, I found some controls, so...
Okay. I'm going to do this because I'm curious how does it mapped? Okay.
Apparently Z is the button to select your special.
Okay. Okay, wait, what?
So it says cycle through the specials with the B button and then use them with the Z button.
Hold on, I'm trying to...
Determine what the Z button is?
I'm more stunned at how shitty these controls default bindings are. Okay, I did not realize that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no, we're not going to bind select to L.
Oh, but you could.
I could. I'm not going to. Because, unfortunately, I'm going to have to deal with the C stick being my analog stick. Or my right stick. Okay, that's fine. R shoulder is R, because that's... Why would you not do that? Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, that can just be whatever, because it doesn't matter, because that doesn't have a equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
That's not C right. Oh, actually, so does the C stick do anything in this game? Or the C buttons, rather?
It says you can move your character with them.
I can move it with the other things, too. Or wait, no. Actually, no, I don't think it...
I'm looking at says you use the D-pad or C buttons to move your character left or right on the lane.
Okay, then I'm just gonna bind that to right. Then I'm gonna bind one of the face buttons to R or to Z. Yeah. Because that's just better anyway. There we go. Okay, let's go back here. Actually, no, let's try the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, crud.
Okay, so yeah, blue star gives you clone ball, so it adds balls on either side of your main ball. Red star gives you the white dwarf ball, which doubles the ball's weight and impact.
Okay.
Green Star gives you speed ball, so your ball just goes really fast.
Oh, there we go. God damn it.
Rip. And then Yellow Star gives you the Mega Ball. Makes your ball big.
The Mega Ball is the one that I remember.
Yeah. And then if you... That's what I'm looking for. If you were playing against opponents, each special can be used to disrupt your opponent and basically gives the opposite effect. Except for the clone ball, which just puts a bomb in front of your opponent's ball.
Alright.
Spacey.
Do you guys have to time it against, like, the volcano eruptions?
I don't think so. Maybe you do.
Oh, crud. Oh, a split.
Yeah, this does kind of feel like what the Animaniacs game should have been.
Oh, crud.
But
The little, dangly arrow is maybe not the most clear about what you're doing, I think.
yeah. But yeah, this is kind of a pretty standard.
Mm-hmm.
For all of its attempts to be unique and original, this kind of doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't, but also it actually is a very interesting way of handling bowling.
Yeah.
Like, I like this, but it's much simpler.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely arcadey.
Yes.
It's kind of what we were talking about with the Animaniacs one, where it's like, I want items or other things going on, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that this would have been a better Animaniacs bowling game if, you know, if they made another one or something.
Also, apparently you can have multiple power-ups at once.
I believe it.
But yes, this is very much a... Oh, shit.
Oh, crud.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, tricky.
I think this is a good, you know, I guess, like, now that you've kind of gotten more time with it, how does it, you know, really feel with, like, the aiming and whatnot?
Feels alright.
Okay. It definitely seems that the solution is to just use the power-ups.
Yeah.
And that kind of just solves everything, admittedly. There
we go.
You said that you rented this a lot?
Yeah.
I can understand why, honestly. It looks like a fun kind of game for a kid.
Yeah. And this is right when I was 10, so... Okay, also, I do want to show off... I think, is this the one? Just to show off some of the later ones? Or wait, no, maybe... Oh, well, this one has a little bit of an interesting thing to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I remember correctly, it goes, like, weird, like, zigzaggy things.
Okay.
Spacey.
I swear the announcer is saying Stacy.
Yeah.
But like it's not. I know it's not, but it's just like
well.
Oh, you went too fast and jumped.
Too bad.
Okay, this game rules actually.
God damn it.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, tricky.
I don't know why, but this character in particular is just like, ah, yes, this is a Ratchet and Clank NPC. He's gonna get eaten in a cutscene or something as a joke.
Ooh, tricky.
Ooh, tricky.
I love the kind of like. It almost seems like the stars are a little stretched.
Yeah.
Because they look a little bit blurry and they look a little bit like. They just look wrong for some reason.
Yeah.
The stars in the background or the
stars in the background, yeah. Look at.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, they got this weird like blurriness to them.
Like power of N64 textures.
Yes.
So close.
Bowling's interesting because, like, if you do it right, it can be a particularly interesting experience. But if you do it wrong, it will be insufferably boring.
Yeah. Also really annoys me that there hasn't been, like, these games have kind of not had great, little interstitials whenever you get,
Yeah. They lack that true bowling panache.
Ooh, so close.
It feels like they were kind of headed in the right direction with this one. It's just they didn't fully get there.
It's a good start, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I did the wrong one!
Ah, you went too fast. Ooh, furious slow low.
Ooh, tricky.
I think it's interesting that this is basically supposed to be some sort of like 1950s retro future as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, tricky.
That line read for that just sounds like something out of like a fucking 90s sitcom where they have the one gay dude. Ew, tricky.
I was really
tricky.
like, I was like, you can't stop there. You need to finish that sentence.
Like, I don't know any other way to describe it. It just sounds like the really extremely tokenized gay dude in a sitcom.
Gay characters before Will and Grace changed the meta.
Alright, God. I really seem to be going for 155.
Yeah.
It seems to have just been my average throughout all these. Alright, I think that's a good enough look at Milo's Astro lanes. Like, I think, unless, can I take it I haven't unlocked it. Oh, I see. That the music only plays when he moves. Okay, I think it's enough. Of Milo's Astro lanes. It's definitely better than Championship Bowling. But it's definitely well below these two. Like, let's look at a 10. Yeah, Crashing the Boys, Crashing the Boys.
Mm-hmm. Geeky Kai-Kai.
Geeky Kai-Kai in terms of other games.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think other sports games. Let's see. Now we got Extreme Sports.
Yeah.
Softball Tengoku. Yeah, I think 9 is definitely a little high.
Yeah.
Let's see, at 11. Battle Flip Shot.
Just Master 2000 for other games.
RBI Baseball Pro Yaku Family Stadium. Super Tennis. Yeah, maybe a 10.
Yeah.
I bet you that also seems like it'd be a fun game to dick around with friends with.
Probably, yeah. Especially if you start, using the anti-specials on each other, right?
Yeah.
Like, how fucking dare you, Lola, using the goofball on me?
I mean, this is the same platform that Mario Kart and Mario Party exist on, so...
Yeah. And we all know how Mario Party went for some of us, so...
Yeah. I can't really think of much else to say about that. I think it's just, it's okay. Like,
I think it has some charm.
Yeah, I can see that. I do like the 50s retro future kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's probably good for Milo's Astro lanes. And for the most part, I'm surprised actually at how high these... I was not expecting it to be this high. I was expecting a lot lower, but yeah, we did definitely have some clunkers in there, but also some games that are actually not that bad.
A good spread.
So yeah, there, we celebrated Turkey Day by playing some bowling games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Alright, so I'm going to end the stream here. And before we go, let's see. Did I remember to set the thing? I did. Alright, so personal Twitter's at LoadPuzzle. There's a Discord where you can chat with the community, take part in polls, which technically there's one active. I don't know how much longer that one will be active, because that one actually is, the game will be played shortly. But yeah. You can also occasionally I'll put movies on that we need to do for Media Delta, and also you can sit in or listen to us record Media Delta and Hazeltown story. There's also Patreon. $2 and $5 tiers helps with hosting cost and various other things. If you're watching this on a VOD, you can watch these live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You can do that at twitch.tv/LoadPuzzle. There's also the YouTube channel, which is the best place to watch old episodes. They are uploaded in high definition. Get uploaded Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. This one will go up on Monday. And there's also 2 exclusive shows that are on the YouTube and the podcast channel, which you can find at radio.ldp.life, that being Media Delta and Hazeltown Story. Those get uploaded Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. So tomorrow, it is time for another Retro Ink Relief. And I have fully updated the boxes, and we're going to open boxes for 6 hours tomorrow. So that'll be fun in benefit of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which is a good cause. So, speaking of good causes, who should I send you all to? I'm going to send you all over to Rejax, who is going through all the dooms on Ultraviolence, which is always a good time. So, with that, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good whatever time it is when you're watching. So, later.
Bye.